Good evening. I'm Chanel, Vehicle Title Expert. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I thank you in advance for subscribing. So, on Friday, I talked about interstate versus intrastate authority. Tonight, I'm going to be talking very briefly about intrastate authority and registrations. I just wanted to touch a little bit about intrastate authority, just to add a little bit more to the segment from Friday. With that being said, as a reminder, intrastate authority is state specific. It is only dealing with the transport of goods or passengers in your state. So do not go to the FMCSA website trying to get information pertaining to intrastate authority. That website is at the federal level and is only for interstate authority. So with that being said, tonight again, I'm going to be talking about intrastate authority and registrations, some things you would want to keep in mind when you are, trying to go through that process of getting your authority. And the end result, and I have it highlighted in yellow at the bottom, is going to get that registration card. That's the end result. That's going to be the final green light that you will have that will allow you to transport your goods or passengers effectively and legally. Okay. With that being said, when you are trying to get your intrastate authority, the first thing that happens is the filing process. With the filing process, you will complete the application as it corresponds to your authority needs, based on your authority type. Now, you can apply for multiple authorities at one time, depending on your situation, or if you are operating multiple businesses. So that is a possibility. But you have the application that you're going to be submitting. You also have the insurance requirements and proof that you must provide to DMV, as well as the applicable fees. In the event there is an issue with your application process and documents, the DMV will advise you accordingly and you must comply. You have a certain time frame to comply, and unfortunately, a lot of times if you don't make it, you must start again. And of course, this will drag out your authority process. I know you guys, want to get that authority done and get it quickly as possible. So keep that in mind. Have all of your documents available to DMV if possible the first time. Okay. So the second thing that happens, if your authority is approved and all goes well, you will receive that permit of issuance. And with that permit, DMV will have you declared as one of the following. I'm not going to name all of the authority types, but these are just a few that will be on your authority permit. You will be classified as either a common carrier, irregular route authority holder, a common carrier, regular route authority holder, contract passenger authority holder, a household goods holder, or a non-emergency medical transport operating authority holder. Again, these are just a few. There are more operating authority types for intrastate status. There are more. I'm just covering these ones here as they're the more common ones. So one of these authorities will show on your certificate as such, and you will also have a number, an authority number from your state as well on your certificate. And lastly, once you have the authority declared, then you're able to go and get your plates accordingly. And the plates that you will be receiving is going to be based on the type of business, based on your authority type, and based on that vehicle and the weight as such. So you will get those plates. The registration will also have your authority type as well, based on your plate and your authority. So all of that will be linked together so that you can transport effectively. If you do not know the type of authority that you need, reach out to your DMV agent or feel free to drop me a line below. I did share on Friday that, some things to help you out will be, what type of business are you going to be in? Okay. Are you going to be transporting locally, or are you going to be transporting, across state lines? Okay. And what type of vehicle do you have, and what is the weight of the vehicle? These are some questions that will help you to determine the type of authority you will need as it comes to your business. But again, tonight, this is intrastate authority. I also shared before that you can have intrastate and interstate. Okay. One example would be if you have a semi, okay, and your semi is doing, point to point hauling in your particular state, but it's also going, across state lines as well. That semi, as an example, would have intrastate and interstate authority. Okay, and there are other examples as well. So that is a possibility. I don't want you guys to be confused and think that you can only have, intrastate, but you can't have interstate. This is a very complex subject. So, I just want to, specify again that you can have one or the other, or you can have both, but it really depends on your hauling needs. If you need more clarity, if you need more guidance, or if you have any questions pertaining to intrastate authority and registrations, feel free to drop me a line below or visit me at wisdomandauthority.com. Please check me out on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Thank you for tuning in. Please click share and subscribe. I hope to hear from you soon.